Well, to discuss all of this, Armin Georgian, our foreign affairs editor, is with me. Armin, it doesn't sound like Dominic Raab has lost his job as much as it sounds like he's gained 3 new ones. What do you think?
Well, it's still a demotion, isn't it? I mean, foreign secretary, or foreign minister, as it's known in most countries, is really one of the big, prestigious jobs in any government. And to lose that is a demotion, however you look at it. It's true that, yes, he does retain the deputy. He's given this job of deputy prime minister, perhaps in recognition of his loyalty to Boris Johnson and the fact that he stood in for Boris Johnson when Johnson was very ill with COVID last year. But it seems to me that he's probably paying the price for his performance in the Afghanistan disaster. He was absolutely ripped apart by Keir Starmer, the leader of the opposition, in Prime Minister's questions. He faced criticism from former army officers and so forth about why he was not showing more leadership in the crisis response, particularly the day that Kabul fell when he was out of the country. Anyway, he's clearly salvaged something, but I think it's hard to not see this as a demotion, to be removed from Foreign Secretary.
We're just getting confirmation right now that Liz Truss is to replace him as the Foreign Secretary in the United Kingdom. That's not the only news that we're getting this afternoon, Armin. Lots of other news coming out of that reshuffle. What's important in your view?
Well, I think you could look at the other changes in the government as in the context of this so-called levelling up agenda, which is something that Boris Johnson says he wants to pursue. What is that exactly? It's, I suppose, a way of saying trying to reduce inequality between different places in Britain. And what he's done is he's removed 2 ministers that pertain directly to this idea of levelling up, of improving, of getting rid of these disparities across England and Wales. He's removed the education minister and the housing minister as well. He's put in place, in the place of the man who was removed, Michael Gove as housing minister. Now, I think, given that Michael Gove is such a heavyweight, he's such a well-known minister, a leading light among the Brexiteers and so forth, that shows that for Boris Johnson, housing is a absolutely crucial part of this levelling up agenda and deserves a heavyweight as housing minister rather than somebody that people haven't really heard of. So he's put in Michael Gove there. I think education and housing clearly crucial to that stated policy of reducing inequality and economic disparities in the country.
Armin Georgian, thanks very much indeed for your analysis.